this is Chandra with Devoted to Creation. I am doing a quick video because I am in the studio and I am going to be making a few shirts. So just so some of you guys can see the process of how they're made, or how I do it. I don't, everybody does their own thing, but pretty much the same thing as what other people do. I've got 3 shirts I'll be doing, and I'm gonna go ahead, and the first thing I do is I take any labels off the shirts. I make sure any labels or stickers that are affixed to the shirt are off. These are just long sleeve shirts, but they all have this little sticker if you buy them in the store. They come with that up there, so we just want to make sure we take that off. And then when you are making shirts and prepping them and getting them ready, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have your press on. So I don't know if you guys can see, this is my press. It's just a simple 12 by 15 press, nothing fancy, but it does the job. And clamshell. Well, this is the swing away press here. I did purchase it from Amazon, so there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and get my press hooked up and heat it up, and while that's doing that, I will go ahead and put the designs on the shirts, and I'll be right back. All right, I think I got the camera adjusted so you can kind of see. So now what I'm gonna do is just lay out my design on the shirt really simply. Bring this back around. And I always like to make sure I'm a certain amount from the top of the shirt. The placement is important. So let's get started. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and line up our design. I will be doing HTV vinyl, and I will be doing print and cut on the same shirt. Anytime you do them, you can mix and match. So you do have the ability of doing that. And what I'm doing right now is just looking for an opening so I can take out this backing, because anytime you have a backing, anytime you use print and cut, there's a backing affixed to it. So I'm just looking to see where I can get an opening and then peel off the design so that I might lay it on the shirt, and this might take a minute. Hey everyone, so I have the backing off of my print and cut for the shirt. I'm going to go ahead, I've taken, as you can see, I placed my parchment paper right over the top of the design. I'm going to push that up without burning my hands, and I'm going to gently press that down. Now that I've let that press and waited the 30 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and remove that. Now this will be done in about, I will say roughly 3 presses for this shirt. I let this go for about 20 seconds because I know that I will have to press the HTV onto the shirt for the design. So I definitely don't want to burn the images onto the shirt. I don't want to burn the shirt. So Yeah, it just went off. So I let it go for about 20 seconds. About 19, 20 seconds. I stopped it and removed it only because I have more presses. So if you have multiple presses that you need to do, and you know that there's going to be more heat applied to that design, then you definitely want to lessen or shorten the amount of time that you do for that first press. So now that I have that, you with print cut, you always want to make sure that you do a cool peel. So once this gets cool, you're going to want to peel this parchment paper up, and then that's when you're going to want to go ahead and place your HTV and continue your press. You do not want to, you can do it, it'll still work. In some cases, if you let it cool down just a little bit, but I prefer to follow the instructions and just wait till it cools off. It's hot anyway. So just wait till it cools off and then go ahead and continue your pressing. So I will be back once this is cooled off. Now that my print and cut has cooled, I have removed the parchment. As you can see, I've removed it from here. What I am going to do, however, I'm going to lay this parchment, since I have to press it again to get this HTV applied, I'm going to put this parchment back over it because I don't want direct heat to this design. And then for the HTV, I'm going to go ahead and apply a sheet. This is my Teflon sheet. I will apply this over the top to protect it. And I'm just going to slide that right on in there. Just like you'd slide it in the oven, I'm going to slide that right on in there. Let that Teflon sheet cover it. And then I'm going to press my set. And I'm just waiting for my temperature to come up to 350. If you guys can see it here. And I'm going to go ahead and press it down. So I'll let it get to about 10 seconds. And then I will apply the last layer. Now we're going to go ahead and pull that up. And I'm going to remove it. Okay. All right. Now with HTV, as many people know, HTV, it is a vinyl that when heat is activated to it, it does adhere to the fabric, especially cotton, 100% cotton. It can adhere, but HTV can adhere to quite a few materials. What I'm going to do with HTV, you can wait till it cools. Sometimes I do wait, but if you have a very good seal and the pressure is good and the heat is consistent, then you can go ahead and peel that off. Now what I'm going to do is just go ahead and take my second layer, and I'm going to make sure I line this up. So I did this with Cricut offset. And I was able to get like a background on it, if you will. And so now I'm just going to, looks like my Teflon sheet got stuck to the top, which is just fine. I'm going to slide that right over, and then I'm going to just place my shirt right there. Slide this around. I'm gonna let that heat up. It'll get to 350, And then I will go ahead and drop the clam down. So it's a waiting game. It does take a patience. It does take a little bit of time. But when you follow the instructions and you do it by the book, you end up with a good shirt every time. So it's not too complicated. But you definitely want to make sure. So this time I'll let it go for the whole 30 seconds. I won't stop it. I'm going to let it go until the buzzer beeps. With mine, the one thing I do like about this is that it does have a timer. It does have something that tells you the temperature. So you know both of those things so that when you are pressing other items, different fibers, different fabrics, or different materials rather, whichever one, you will definitely be able to you know, do that because you'll be able to adjust your temperature. So once I let this cool, I'll be back and I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, it has cooled and I have finished it. I did press it one additional time once I removed the vinyl film off of the HTV vinyl, and this is what I have. So just a simple shirt. It took us maybe, I'd say about 7-8 minutes to do it because we have multiple passes. But the shirt is now ready to go. So I typically fold my shirts a certain way. See if I can hold it correctly. So I can fold it. So I typically fold mine in and lay it down. If you see the shirts in the stores, then that's typically how I fold them. And then I just line up my ends like so. Nothing too miraculous. I don't know why that's not laying like it's supposed to. Okay. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Okay. Nothing like a nicely folded shirt, huh? And I'm going to bring back my end, the top, and the end, like so. And that is it. Simple. Still a little warm, but not too bad. And everything is as hair up here. Everything feels smooth to touch. Really nice. So that's my video for today. I hope you learn just a simple video about how I make shirts. Other people do them a whole bunch of different ways, but this is the way that I know. Just simple, a simple way to make shirts. If you like what you saw, comment. If you got any tips for easier ways that I can do, or easier settings, I definitely love to hear them. Feel free to like, comment, and share this video. I hope you have a wonderful and fantastic day today. Definitely thank you so much for watching this. I see I got a glare on my glasses. But definitely thank you so much for coming to watch this video, and I hope you have a fantastic, blessed day. This is Chandra with Devoted to Creation, and I'm signing out.